Hello everyone, my name is Cynthia Duke and today I will be talking about the importance of finishing all of your antibiotics. So the reason I find this topic to be very important is because there's a growing number of needs for antibiotics to be created by scientists all around the world. This is due to the reason because people do not know how to correctly take their antibiotics, or they simply do not finish all their antibiotics when they're supposed to. This can lead to major outbreaks in the future, and it can lead to lots of problems in the future. So we may find that when I become elder, or the younger generations after me, that we no longer have the cures to create antibiotics that would help us destroy these bacterial infections, or we may just no longer have the fundings because creating an antibiotic against a bacterial infection is very expensive and very time consuming. So recent studies show that only 50% of the American population actually know how to correctly take their antibiotics. Out of this 50%, only 1 out of 3 people correctly take it. That means 1/6 of our population correctly takes their antibiotics, while the remaining 5/6 of the population do not. This is a big problem for our growing society. So let's talk about what exactly bacteria are. Bacteria are foreign pathogens that enter our body through various ways. They can enter it through human body contact, such as saliva, sweat, tears, or even blood. They can enter through airways, and it be airborne, or they can even enter our body through the foods and drinks that we process daily. So once the bacteria enters our body, it triggers our white blood cells in our immune system. Our immune system potentially tries to fight off all these bacterial infections and try to kill them all off before the body is harmed. If the body cannot provide enough protection against these bacterium, that's where antibiotics come in. So what are antibiotics exactly? Antibiotics are medicines that help kill these foreign pathogens. Scientists create medicines that help the antibiotics go into the bacterium and kill them off, potentially destroying all of them in our body. Once the strand is gone from the body, our body will no longer get that one strand because the human body remembers our antibiotic and will forever kill off that one strand. But that's in the perfect world. That is in our perfect world if people correctly took all their antibiotics and correctly did everything they were supposed to. Unfortunately, we do not live in a perfect world because bacterium are very tricky, and their goal is to survive, so they may infect our bodies and continue to live on. So bacteria are known for mutating and creating different various strands so that they may infect our bodies through different ways. This is why it's really hard on creating antibiotics, because bacteria change all the time. They're constantly changing and they're constantly creating new and various ways to attack our body. So once the bacteria enters our body, it recognizes the antibiotic drug if you have not completely finished it, and it develops a defense or a stronger strand that potentially avoids the antibiotic once it is released into our system. So once the bacterium actually avoids the antibiotic, it can go on to infecting our body through various ways. This can lead to us having to create bigger and harder strands of antibiotics that will potentially kill off the bacterium that are affecting our body. However, this is very time consuming and it costs millions of dollars. In fact, one new antibiotic prescription can potentially take up to $4 million just to create, which is very bad. And so that's basically it. So in the long run, we want to learn that we need to completely take our antibiotics, because if we don't, we're going to create more problems. We can create more outbreaks that can potentially kill off their human population, and that's not very good. So we want to learn to take all our antibiotics, and we want to learn that we need to take them correctly. You need to take the right doses and the right amounts, so follow the labels and we will be fine. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.